And today, we're reacting to She Don't Like You, bro. You know, Bill, he versatile. He don't just do prison stories, and he'll tell you something about what happened in his life. I don't know if this is that. Just off of the strength of the titles of the video, I'm speculating. There's all the videos on this channel. Let's get into that.
Now listen, bro. Today, I'm gonna tell y'all about how an old friend of mine, I feel like my camera crooked. How an old friend of mine went out extremely bad. Now I do believe to some degree that every man has probably went out bad before dealing with a female.
I was telling this, hey bro, I was telling this to my stream, bro. And niggas wanna act like they ain't never went out sad or ever just like whatever going outside look like to you, you know you did it. It might look like to somebody else too. They might say, nah, you did go outside, bro. My nigga, it's okay, bro. Women be having us like that. We be having women like that, bro. Just chill. It's all right to admit, man. We all niggas here, bro. It's good.
Like, you know, thinking it's this, but it's really not that. You know what I'm saying? So one day, I'm 18 years old. I'm living in these apartments in Lithia Springs, Georgia, on Thornton Road, called Birch Landing. I think they changed the name by now, but it was directly down there in the same plaza as that Kroger. Birch Landing. I had been pulling all kind of Craigslist heist, doing stuff on Craigslist, as y'all probably already know that. But this one particular day, I had set up a big one, bro, where the dude was pulling up with 5 racks cash.
Hey.
A rack of lambs. $1,000, motherfucker. And
rack of lambs.
I capped him down like I had so much merchandise. He told me that he was gonna bring his 2 brothers to help him load his truck up. Ooh. So I told him, okay, that's perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. So he was like, okay, I'm waiting on my other brother to get off work in about 20 minutes, and then you an hour away, we'll be on the way to you. So I said, okay, cool. I called 2 of my homeboys up. These are the only dudes I really rock with. You got Dante and Kurt.
I was about to say, damn, this nigga was he was finna do this with one guy, one man army against 3. Let's say, Bill, all right. I wanted to know about how he successfully pulled that off.
I called both of them. Now, listen, both of these guys are good at trapping. Kirk is far better than Dante, but Dante, he makes shit happen too. That's all they really do for real. They don't hit licks. They don't rob people, but you know, these my guys. So I call them up, get them on a 3-way. I'm like, bro, listen, I got this little situation I'm gonna need some help with, because the dude already told me that he's bringing his 2 brothers, and I don't know how complex it could get, and it'll be better if I got more people with me. I said, if y'all come with me and help me, bro, I give it 5 minutes tops. We probably don't even need that long, but worst come to worst, 5 minutes tops. I give both of y'all $1,000 a piece. So they both like, what? So you know, in 2013, you talking about 1,000. 18-year-olds, nigga.
1,000? And Bill was finna come up on 3. Oh yeah. I'm thinking about how I was 18 years old. You would have told me about $1,000, nigga. I'd have been jumping for joy. But hey, would have thought like felt like a rich man.
A lot of money. So they like, hell yeah, we're gonna pull up. I'm like, well, can y'all both be to my house in like the next 30 minutes or something? Because he said it's gonna be about 1.5 hours before he get here. But I need to already put y'all down, take y'all to the location, blah, blah, blah. So he like, yeah, hell yeah. So there was this one particular house that I had hit a lick at before, but in that neighborhood, you know, I used to specialize, and I hate to say it like that because it just makes me sound like a criminal. But I used to specialize in the houses that looks decent, somewhat a decent neighborhood, but it gotta have some type of cut, some type of trail where I could take off running, where a car can't follow me through. Like, you have to get on foot, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm the one rabbit with the gun, I'm not worried about you getting on foot, because
I'm just turning around and
back, you know?
This is so crazy because I understand, like, I get it. Like, nigga, you can't get down here, you can't hit me with the car, nothing like that. You run chase after me and put that bitch up out, and you gonna have to decide if you want to live or die that day, which is crazy to say, but when you live in this lifestyle, it is.
So they pull up on me. I get them to play, get them to run down. We pull up to the house. It was a house where nobody lived at, but it looks nice. I guess the owner's trying to sell it or something. They keep up with the grass and all that. It looks like something that can be trusted. You know what I'm saying? We pulled up. I just showed them the whole play. Then we pull off and we go around through the next neighborhood where we got to walk back to the house through the cut because, like I said, a car cannot fit through here. So the dude called me, he let me know they on the way. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, yeah, I'm at home just waiting on you right now, buddy. You know, all that.
Yeah, being real kind. Yes, sir. No, absolutely, sir. Yeah.
So we get to the house, we get back to the house, we pop the back lock, we get in, so we on the inside of the house now. We just sitting waiting. The dude pull up, I got 5 and Kirk got 5. Dante ain't got no 5. So he pull up, I call him, I say, hey, I see you gotta pull your truck, back it in, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff to load up. So he like, all right, come on. So I tell him, all right, come on. So I tell him, I say I'm having a problem with the garage, opening it up. So we just gonna come out the front door and I just gotta play around with the garage for a second and snatch it up. So he was like, okay, that's fine. I don't move. Once we get off the phone, I'm telling them, like, y'all niggas tighten up, be ready. And I'm looking out the blinds. I wait till they all get out the truck. So now it's 3 guys outside this house. Kirk didn't really care about his face being seen or whatever.
Okay.
Me and Dante did. So Kirk was like, he'll go out there. So Kirk went out there. He like, hey man, what's up? He like, hold on, my brother on the other side of this garage, the one you were talking to, he shook all their hands. He like, we just trying to get it. This garage be acting stupid. So he like, okay, yeah, man, no problem. So I finally hit the thing from the inside, that little string thing. I don't know exactly what
in the garage, to make it go up.
And, release it. And then the garage go up. When the garage go up, I got the ski mask on. Dante got the ski mask on. We both
up them bit. I know they sit there like frozen. You know somebody hit one of them. If you ever been in the other end of that, you know a nigga hit. Finesse school, I'm the teacher.
And like, hold on, man. I said, get him the money right now. If anybody run, if anybody play, if anybody do anything funny, I'm gonna kill all y'all right now. Now, of course, I was not gonna do that. Even if they would have started doing some funny stuff, I wouldn't have went that far to kill them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I said. So they're like, hold on, man. The money in the truck, bro. The money in the truck. So I come walking out, bro. This is broad daylight. Broad 3 p.m.
Broad day.
So I come walking out up on his ass. I'm like, get the money out the truck. So I'm right up on his back, pressing the fire against his back. I'm like, bro, you try anything, any kung fu ass shit, any superhero, let me try to save us shit, I'm gonna pop your ass. So the other 2 like, just give him the money, bro. Just give him the money. We ain't even finna do this. Just give him the money. So he opened the truck door. He like, it's right here. It's right here. It's under the
Grab
seat.
it.
Go ahead.
Grab it.
I got to follow him. I'm like, bro,
grab
you pull
that
out
shit.
a gun, you pull out anything. I'm
finna whack your ass.
Do your brother's ass.
Yeah.
So he put out this thick ass envelope. He handed it to me. I just glanced at it real quick. It was a stack of hundreds. I stuck it in my pocket. I said, every single one of y'all, give me y'all phones right now. Kirk grabbed all their cell phones. I said, all of y'all lay down on your stomach right now. So he was like, bro, just don't kill us, bro. I said, shut the fuck up and lay down on your stomach. They all lay down on their stomach.
That nigga Bill. See, this, I never got here, right? You feel me? I ain't never got here to, okay, hey, fool, get on your stomach, da-da-da-da. It was more so like, okay, I'm up on the whip. I'm sure, hey, go ahead. Give me that. I wouldn't even take a nigga phone. Give me that. Come on. We gone, we getting the whip. If you want to chase, you chase, but we probably gonna get off on you. Never this.
Put your hands behind your back. They put their hands behind their back. I took off running.
Gone.
Kirk right behind me. I mean, Kirk right behind me. Dante right behind Kirk.
Pew.
We running. We gotta hit the side of the house, then behind the house, then we gotta kind of hop this little thing. It ain't like a fence, but it was like, I don't even know how to describe it, like a little something. We had to hop that, and now we was on the trail. And then on the trail, it was this long gap, but your ass better have some jumps on you. Cause we running, I'm running full speed, and then I just jump. Cause if you fall, it's like a deep little ditch thing in there. So I jump over there, Kirk jump over there, Dante jump over there. We gotta run through a whole nother neighborhood, and then we get through another cut to another neighborhood and run up the street. That's where my car was parked at. Hop in the car, pull off.
Yeah, gone.
This was down closer towards South Kyle High School. Shoot back up the Thornton Road to my house. As soon as we go in, I immediately, cause I could see, I didn't know for sure if it was 5K, but I could see it was
money in here.
Still.
Yeah.
So as soon as we get to my house, I peeled off 2,000 out of it. I still didn't even count it. I peeled off 2,000. I gave Dante 1,000. I gave Kirk 1,000.
Hello again, real quick. I know I've shown you apps like this before, and y'all literally ran them up to where all the good games were gone. A lot of y'all sent me DMs of y'all making some bread, maybe for some food. Some of y'all actually making some real bread, I'm not gonna lie. So to help y'all out, I found a new one. It's called Tester Up, and it pays you to test mobile games. Basically the same idea. You play games on your phone and get paid. But this one has new games that you haven't seen on the other ones yet. If you decide to try it, make sure you use my link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to make sure you're on the exact one that I'm using. Just doing a little trial run myself, I was able to see it was pretty easy to stack some money playing casual. You decide to try it, make sure you show me your earnings, bro. I love seeing y'all running up, and it convinces the doubters a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Hit the link in my description or scan the QR code and try it out, bro. Let's get back to it. Yeah.
And I went to the back and I counted, and it was only 2,000 more. So the nigga showed up with 4. I believe he probably had that other 1,000
in his pocket or something, just to be like, hey, all I got right now is 4,000, or who knows? Maybe he was trying to finagle, like, hey, you think you could do 4,500 else since we drove all this way? Whatever he was gonna do. I know the method.
Pocket just trying to see if he could negotiate with me.
Yeah.
But shit, I didn't even let it get that far to see. I just took the money and said,
fast,
so I had me a free $2,000. So we kicking it. They hang around for a minute. They kicking it for a minute. You know, we called our folks who live in that area. They're like, hell yeah, police out here deep right now. We're like, damn. So they just stay in my house for about another hour or two. We smoked weed. Used to always make me sleepy. So I done passed out, dozed off. When I woke up, they were gone. They do that a lot though. They'll leave and just lock the bottom lock. As soon as I was waking up and stretching out, it was this girl that worked at this Kroger right here by the neighborhood that was calling me. She used to pull up to the crib sometimes, a lot of times on her break or whatever the case is. She hit me. She like, what's up, boo? What you doing? I was like, shit, chilling. She was like, man, I'm trying to come over there. My supervisor's getting on my damn nerves, and we usually get 30-minute breaks, but I'm bucking on their ass today. I'm taking me an hour. I do not got time for this. I said, nah, you know you good, baby. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? She was like, okay, what you doing? I said, shit, just woke up for real, about to goddamn wake up, get my day started, whatever the case. She was like, I got a question though. I said, what's up? She was like, okay, so I helped my friend get this job, and she just started, and I'm the only person she knows.
It's an eventful day, boy. You start your day with a hitting a lick. Oh no, this the next day? This must be the next day for real.
So I kind of don't just want to leave her up here and leave and come to your house. She was like, so can she please come? I'm like, hell yeah, man, she good. She was like, okay, we'll be there in a minute. We get on break in like 10 minutes. I was like, all right, bet. And literally, bro, the people that work at Kroger, I don't know if it's still like that now, but bro, they could walk out the back door. They could literally take about, and y'all remind me to tell y'all the way I met this girl. The way I even met this girl, bro, I got into a random fight with a grown-ass man, big-ass beard and everything. And I was like 18. Don't know this nigga from a can of paint. I guess he had a mistaken identity. This nigga just jumped out trying to fight me. He ended up whooping his ass. But y'all remind me to tell y'all that story. And I'm gonna tell y'all how I met her. But anyway, they walk out the back of Kroger, but they literally could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They probably could take 10 steps.
And be at your crib.
That was the gate to it was like a side gate to my apartments. But it was cut out. It had a big ass hole in it that somebody cut through, so they won't have to keep taking a long way to Kroger. And then you just walk through that gate, through that little cut, and you right here in my neighborhood. So a lot of times she'll go on break and she'll leave from over there. She'll come to my house, smoke, kick it, chill.
That's official.
She just wanted to relax, take a nap, whatever the case is. I used to always let her come through. She was cool. We was around about the same age. So her and her partner come through. You know what I'm saying? She hugs me, whatever. Hey, friend, whatever the case is. They sit down on the couch. I ain't even had no TV in that bit at this time. We just sitting here chopping up. So the girl was like, Chris, you ain't got no friends that look like you? So I'm like, hold on, man. Y'all know, hey, whoa. I ain't had a bald head back then. I had the temp fade, the nappy afro mob, fuck. I ain't had none of this. I just had like a little fuzz right here. I ain't had none of that going on. I was like, what the hell you mean look like me? Don't nobody look like me. She was like, I'm just saying like dark skin, nappy temp, fade. I was like, shit, I don't know. I got some partners though. I probably could call her. She's like, yeah, man, call one of your partners. So of course I'm calling Kirk off the dribble because Dante.
I know that. You ain't gotta explain. We all know. We all got a partner where it's like, all right, I'm gonna call my guy that really know what to do, whether he just a more visually attractive dude, he know how to work with women better. But you got that one friend where you like, nah, I ain't calling that nigga. No. I'm gonna get you right. And you ain't finna have me out here looking crazy. Nah, I'm gonna call my guy.
It was crazy because Dante with all the shits. Like I say, he usually trap, but if something comes up, he's with it. Dante will fight, he'll shoot, he'll do whatever he gotta do. But when it comes to females, bro, I don't know. He be acting so slow and just, I don't really like the vibe. I hit Kirk first. Kirk didn't own his car. He used to drive his mama car. So he was like, bro, I just picked Mom Dukes up from work. It's over with. I ain't got no more wheels for the day till she go back to work in the morning. He was like, shit, unless you come scoop, like come pick me up. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna do all that. Yeah. So I got no choice but to call Dante. Dante got his own car. His mama bought him a car. Call Dante. He like, yeah, I'll pull up. I'm like, I bet. Dante get there in probably about 7 minutes. He said he was around the corner serving somebody. So Dante pull up, he come in. I'm like, yeah, this my boy Dante, this shouted frying, whatever the case. So he's sitting next to her, you know, they kind of kicking it, but not really. Like they talking a little bit, but he keep looking at his phone, doing this scrolling. Like he ain't too tough talking to her. So I tell baby, the one I used to kick it with, I was like, look, let's slide in here, bro. So we go in my room, I close the door. I'm like, yeah, just get on folk, let them folk really get to know each other. I feel like sometimes when there's other people around,
you know, getting your bag like that.
Sometimes people just don't be the real them. You know what I'm saying? So she like, yeah, I agree. I say we was in here chopping it up probably 5 minutes. Knock at the door. I'm like, yeah. Dante opened the door, step in the room. Me and old girl sitting on the bed. This nigga like, hey, CBL. I'm like, yeah, bro. He like, this shit crazy. I was just telling Shawty about that time we got down, had done went down there and had to handle their business on them fuck niggas. And
Jesus! Just flexing on their ass, huh? Flexing the lick on her ass. Interesting play.
Woo. And I'm
that's some shit like you tell your girl whenever y'all been together for a minute and she know that you used to, you know, jump out and be a certain way. You don't just be telling that to brand new folks.
Sitting back thinking like, bro, I knew not to fucking call you. Why are you doing
Why are you telling her
saying
about
extra
that?
dumb shit, doing extra dumb shit? Like, come on, G, what the fuck wrong with you, folks? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, woo. And then I'm looking at him like, what the fuck on, bro? You know what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, then that shit crazy, because she told me, goddamn, her cousin, them GD, you feel me? And I kind of leaned back a little bit like I'm laughing. Shouted sitting up, we was like this, but I leaned back a little bit like I'm laughing. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So he done left out the room, gonna leave the door, but I'm like, bro, close the door, folks. So he come back, he closed the door, they go
trip.
back. So we been in here smoking, so we really laughing at him. We really not even thinking too deep into it. Bro, I don't think 2 full minutes went by, that man back in the door knocking. ACBL. I opened the door, shouted like walking up with him too, but you could see on her face like, man, what the fuck? So I'm like, what's up, bro? He was like, shit, man, we was thinking about going to grab something to eat, you feel me? Shit, I was gonna take shouted to goddamn somewhere real nice, man, you know, right down Astral Road.
Real nice. Nigga, what is you doing?
Oh, bro, you feel me? You know, they got Old Charlie's, Ruby Tuesdays. You feel me? We might just say, fuck it, and hit the steakhouse or something. And I'm sitting back thinking in my head, gee, this is your you ain't even
first time conversating.
Knowing this girl 20 minutes.
Or last name, no sure the last name.
If I ain't been knowing you for 20 minutes and we declare that we both hungry, even if I want to be a gentleman
and pay,
and get us some meat, motherfucker, it's finna be Popeyes,
Chick-fil-A,
Bojangles, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Crystals. It's finna be something on the lines of that. I don't even know you. We finna eat good. It's gonna be good, because if you get you a 2-piece leg and a thigh with some red beans and rice and a lemonade, that shit gonna be good. But we not just finna do nothing extra, you know what I'm saying? So a girl was like, Nah, I was telling you we ain't gotta do all that, like, cause I gotta go back to work. I'm on, we on break right now. We could just grab something real quick. Woo. It's some Popeyes right here. He like, man, that Popeye shit, that's some little kid ass shit, man. We gotta go big.
That's some little kid ass shit. This nigga don't know what to do, man. This nigga just need to stick to trapping and figuring out his situation on his one. Don't ever call this nigga again.
She was like, woo. Then she told him eventually, like, shit, I just eat at work. I just grab something to eat from work.
Go to a steakhouse.
Like a deli over there or something. So he was like, you sure, baby? You ain't got a woo. So she was like, yeah, nah.
Ruby
and the whole
Tuesday.
time I'm like, why are y'all in here telling us y'all fucking plans to go eat? Just go do it, nigga. Leave me alone, G. So they finally leave back out. Another knock at the door. I'm like, oh my goodness, no girl this time. She was like, can she use my bathroom? I said, yeah, it's right there. So as soon as she walked through, the girl who was with me, she was like, you good, girl? And the girl was like, bitch. And they both bust out laughing. And I looked at her, I said, what the fuck's so funny? I like to laugh too. And she whispered, and was like, I don't think she really like your friend. Duh, that's common sense. You know what I'm saying? She used the bathroom, come back out. Oh, girl, tell me like, shit, I'll break up in about 10 minutes. It's gonna take us 5 minutes to get from here back to the Kroger to the cut. So let us just go ahead and go. So I'm like, all right, bet. They leave. They go ahead on about their business. Bruh stayed for a couple minutes. I'm asking him, like, bro, what the hell wrong with you? He telling me, like, nah, bro, I'm a real nigga, bro. You know, when it comes to a woman, bro, you gotta show a woman. I'm saying, like,
man, I'm not listening to your ass.
But nigga, I am too, but shit, I know a little more than that. But he eventually leaves. Oh, so I was texting old girl, that's what I forgot to say. And they were saying they was both off tomorrow. So she was saying, like, shit, we could come back through later on. And shit, we could really post up for real, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, just let me know. That's cool with me. I ain't got no problem. And she was telling me, like, shit, when we get off work, they probably shoot to the crib real quick, but her mama coming to pick them up. And she don't know if her mama gonna drop them back off, so she might need me to come get them. And I was like, bro, just let me know. However it go, we'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying? So she like, all right, bet. So Dante, he down on the play, you know what I'm saying? So he asked me, he like, bro, what you gonna do, bro? How you gonna do that shit? Like, I'm like, what you mean? He like, you said they pulling up later, ain't you? I'm like, yeah. He was, I'm saying, nigga, what you gonna have on? You putting that shit on or what? Nigga, I'm about to come through fresh as fuck, what? I was like, nigga, I'm at home, bro. I'm about to have on a white tee and some jogging shorts. I'm not doing all that, getting all fresh and for what? We not going nowhere. We not doing nothing.
And he been known shorty already. He ain't gotta do all that.
Man, hell no, boy. You know, first impression is the best impression. I said, well, maybe that applies for you because you just now meeting her. I said, I've been knowing old girl. I don't. She doesn't see me fresh as hell. She doesn't see me
with some bullshit.
The house clothes on. I'm not doing all that, nigga. Because when it comes down to it, we're providing the food. We're providing the Al Green. I don't gotta do
and
that.
a roof over her head. Y'all ain't even outside having a smoke. How about that?
All that extra stuff. So he like, all right,
when we was 18, none of us had no crib yet. So nigga, you'd have to take. If you about to smoke with a girl, y'all smoking in the car, or y'all gonna smoke in a breezeway on apartment steps or something. Feel what I'm saying? That's what was going on.
Whatever, bet. So later on I go pick both the girls up. They didn't live that far. They probably lived like 20-some minutes away. They both stayed on Windy Hill Road. They was friends, but I think the friend that just got hired, she had something going on at the house or whatever with her mama. Her mama put her out. And the girl I was talking to, her mama let her move in under one stipulation. You got to get a job and you got to contribute to rent, whatever the case is like that. Ain't no sitting around, lounging around, not doing shit. So the girl agreed to it. She was like, okay, mom, dude, I can do that. So I drive down the Windy Hill Road. I pick both of them up. Dante on the way. We get back to the house. I already had one rolled up. We spark it up immediately. You know, we get in a session. Dante called me and told me he was outside. I go unlock the door, come sit back down. Bro, do you know probably about like, I had got up and looked out the window. I saw his car out there. And I go sit back down. Bro, do you know, it probably about 2-3 minutes went by. And I was just thinking, the fuck this nigga doing, taking him so long? Bro, the door opened, but it was opening slow. And you could see his body turning like he was stepping in with his back, like pushing the door back. Oh, I had asked her before they came in. I said, you and Dante been talking today? She was like, yeah, we've been pretty much texting all day. She was like, he cool, he a vibe. She was like, I ain't gonna lie, at first, I thought his ass was kind of creepy or something. She was like, yeah, I think he just a shy person. I said, yeah, he cool though. She said, yeah, nah, he a vibe. That's my little bookie. That's my boo. That's my bookie. I'm like, okay, for sure, Dante, okay. This nigga come in my house
Uh-oh.
And when he turns his body for everybody to see him fully, this man got 3 big ass things of flowers in one arm.
Shit.
This man got a bag from Kohl's. Y'all know that clothing store.
Shit. Shit. Dante.
I don't even know if it's still open. He got a bag from Kohl's with some clothes in it and another bag. In this bag, this man got this big ass chocolate thing with like some chocolate covered like edible stuff, I don't know. And then like right here in this part of his arm, he was holding something else, bro, like some shit, like a gas station bag or something. So when he turns, I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is all this? So old girl's like, ooh, for me. She jumped up with her phone, taking pictures of it and all that type of stuff. And like, yeah, baby, all this for you. He put it down on the counter. I'm thinking in my head, what the fuck is going on here? You just met her earlier today, man.
I ain't never met a nigga going out this crazy. I say that.
So she acting all overly excited. So then the girl I was talking to like, oh, I've been knowing this nigga. I ain't never got no flowers or no chocolates and this and that. So I'm like, man, chill out. Watch out, folks. Kirk called me. Kirk was on the way over there. So Kirk pull up, introduce him to everybody, whatever the case. We just vibing. He rolling up, smoking. Kirk left to go make a play, came back. Dante left to go make a play twice, came back. We listening to music. We got a little speaker playing loud, listening to music. We just turned up having fun. We all cool. Some teenagers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is a great vibe. At 18, this is a great vibe. Great vibe.
Kirk had answered the phone for somebody, and then he got off the phone. He was like, hey, CB, holler at me real quick. He walked through my room to the bathroom, so I go in the bathroom with him. He closed the door. I'm like, what's up, G? He was like, ain't this bitch Dante bitch or something? I say, shit, I guess so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. There it is.
He just met her today, though.
There it is.
He was like, bro, this bitch just tried me so hard when G left. I said, no, what she do? He said, bro, I promise you. You remember when I came in here?
Oh, yeah.
Went to the bathroom, and then she came here not too long after. I said, yeah. He said, bro, I promise you, this bitch came in here and said, let me see what it looked like. I said, see what it looked like? He said, that bitch grabbed my dick, bro. I said, no. He said, I promise you, she grabbed my dick. And I told her, hell no, we ain't even finna play like that. She was like, Dante ain't my nigga. I just met him today. And I said, that's true. She literally just met him this morning. Like, so what you think I should do? I said, nah, motherfucker, ain't know what I think you should do. What did you do when she did what she did? He was like, man, I said, what did you do?
Nigga got happy.
Said, I ain't gonna lie, I pulled it out. I showed.
Yeah. The nigga got happy.
I said, what she say? He was like, ooh, she talking about she trying to feel it real quick.
Nigga, bruh, this the thing, bruh. Like, he talking about that's his girl, right? Like, he thought it was his buddy girl. Ain't that buddy girl, da. Nigga, you gotta watch your niggas, bruh. For real. Like, maybe if it's fresh like that, yeah, and he ain't never seen Shorty before, or like he done seen your girl all that forever, and maybe that nigga have enough respect to be like, nah, man, hell nah, never. What are you doing? XYZ, depending on the type of how thorough your partner is, but let your girl be bad. Let you only be messing around with Shorty for so long, and she do some wild ass like that. Your partner probably gonna go like that.
She bent over, turned around, pulled her shit down and everything, but I just told her I can't do it because I don't know if you rocking with Dante or whatever the case. I said, bro, that's
crazy.
That's something you should probably tell Dante. He was like, you think so? And right when he said, do you think so? You heard, yo. And I was like, yo, G. And I opened the door, and Dante looked. He was like, man, what the fuck y'all boy got going on in their bathroom? I said, man, go ahead on somewhere with that bullshit, bro. He like, what type of freak ass shit y'all got going on? Then he walk in the bathroom. I'm like, no, nigga, what type of freak ass shit you got going on? Because if you thought we was on some strange behavior, why you come in? So he started laughing. Shut your bitch ass up, Chris. So I told Dante, I said, hey, G, Kirk got to tell you something real quick.
Oh.
So Dante was like, what's up? He was like, bro, when you left earlier, I came to you the bathroom, and this is exactly what happened. And Dante's response is insanity. You got to watch part 2 to see what Dante.
Oh yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, what this nigga said.
Trying to tell bro, he captured at me with a very concerned look on his face. I look back at Kurt. Shit, I'm concerned too. Then I look at Dante. I'm like, he just told you, folks. He said, man, that girl ain't did no shit like that. Bossed it up. He said, man, GD, she did, bro. I'm sitting here staring at Dante. I'm like, folks, I know you ain't finna sit here and try to tell bro he capping or something. He was like, man, you know how old girl is, bro. If she did do that, she probably was just trolling. She was just playing or something.
She was just trolling, just playing. This nigga's been hoed before. Jesus! She took the man's meat out, put her pants down off the first, like, you've known Shorty longer than him, and she's only known you for 1 day. Not even.
I was like, nigga, you don't even know how old girl is. You just met her today. He told me, man, I've been on the phone. I've been off and on talking to Shawty, texting Shawty all day. I know for a fact she ain't going like that, bro. I'm telling you, like I said, if she did that, she probably just trying to test out his loyalty. And bro, I done heard this shit in my life probably about 3 different times.
Really?
3 different people when there's a situation where the person that they dealing with,
crazy,
do some funny shit. So I don't know if that's a defense mechanism.
It is, absolutely.
Don't want to feel like
you don't want to
she
believe
tried me like that, or if you delusional and you really believe it, or you just don't believe your friend or whatever. I don't know.
Crazy.
So we're like, okay, yeah, for sure. Dante
okay, yeah, for sure.
Kurt was just like, ain't no way, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I said, you ain't got to prove nothing to me.
I
don't believe you would just come and tell a lie about something like that. So we go back out there. Dante immediately goes sit next to her. He bay this, bay that. She smiling. And it's like, if you the type of person that can see through stuff, bro, you see through it. She's sitting there, but it's that nigga get out my face type of cheesing and smiling going on. You know what I'm saying? You catch her nervously looking at Kurt, looking at me, and it's that look trying to be like, do you know something when she look at me? And when she look at him, it's like a, did you say something type of look, you know what I'm saying? Man, Dante was trying to kiss the girl all on the cheek, kiss her lips. The girl was like, you feel me? So he like, damn, man, you act like you don't want me kissing you or something. He talking about,
I just met you.
I just don't like PDA. He's so damn slow. He talking about, what is PDA? So everybody look at each other, start laughing. She talking about public display of affection. I don't like doing stuff like this in front of people. Like, we kiss, that's gonna be our solo, you feel me, one-on-one time. He jump up immediately, walked through my room. He was like, come here, baby.
Damn.
So she like, Dante, your ass doing too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he came back out there. I'm like, you tripping, G. So he go sit back down. He get in his phone.
Calm down.
So old girl was telling me that she was gonna ask me if they could just spend a night and just kick it for the night. But she was like, her homegirl texted her and said she ready to go. So Dante was, you feel me, getting on her nerves or whatever. They ended up getting another ride from my house. I didn't even have to take them nowhere. I didn't even ask who the ride was. I didn't try to go outside and verify nothing. I just said, okay. She told me it was her big sister. As long as I've been knowing you, you ain't got me big sister. But I just said, okay. I wasn't finna do no deep investigation into it. So as soon as they leave, we like, bro, what do you got going on, bro? So he like, what you mean? So we just tell him, like, bro, why the hell you feel me? You doing the most, folk. Like, just chill, G. He like, man, why y'all boy trying to tell me how to, you feel me, how to operate, how to rock? Like, man, I know how to deal with my girl, bro. When I'm dealing with a woman that I'm the one
dealing with my girl.
Dealing with, bro, I know what I'm doing, bro. So Kurt was like, have you ever clapped her cheeks? So he said, I just met her today. No. He was
how's that your girl?
You sitting here talking about some my woman and my girl, and then you slick not believing the nigga what I told you earlier, talking about you know shouting. He like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? He like, man, hey, bro, when it come to this, y'all boys really ain't even gotta talk to me about this, bro. Like, y'all can't tell me how to deal with my situation, my relationship. When y'all boys be in relationships, I don't come around trying to tell y'all nothing. Trying to tell y'all how to deal with y'all relationship, bro. So let me deal with mine how I deal with mine, bro.
This that situation where your man's might act when they man's like he low key might have to hit shorty. Hey, bro, so why was I able to hit shorty then? That really, they might have to do that actually to save that nigga.
So niggas was like, all right, for sure, we respect it. You know what I'm saying? I'm texting old girl. She had already told me that they was about to go to this teen club. Damn, I forgot the name of it. I think it was called L something. I think it was called the Red Train or the Red Dragon or something like that. Man, anybody in here from Cobb County that remember the teen club, man, let me know, was it the Red Train or the Red Dragon or something like that? It has something to do with something like that, I know for sure. So Dante like, who? I said, Shawty and her friend. She was like, hell no, Shawty just told me she wasn't trying to be funny or be weird or nothing, but she had got a bad headache. It had to be from the gas or something, and that she going home to lay down. I look at Kirk. Kirk look at me and shake his head. I look back up at Dante. He looking back down in the phone typing. I guess he texting her again. I'm like, oh, okay, that was so. I just knew that.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
It wasn't going nowhere with this. You know what I'm saying? So then a girl texted me and said, and then the way your friend just went up for my friend and you ain't never went up for me like that. She said, man, Valentine's Day next week. I know you better turn up for me.
This nigga, man. Damn. I had a good thing going. I ain't had to pay no money. I was just, you see what you over here doing? This is what life right now, like, this is going on in the real world right now. The internet, niggas going out a certain way. You feel me? And now there's certain expectations being placed on me right now. This is just on a lower scale.
Cause I already know he gonna go big for her. I said, hey,
this
man,
going on right now.
Number one, I don't even believe in all that type stuff, but if I was to do it, it'd have to be a situation where, you know, we just OD locked in. Or if you an extra dope vibe, you know, you cool, it's always good times with you, I don't mind. But all that trying to tell me you just gotta go up so big and, you know, we ain't got no exclusivity going on. I ain't gotta go up nothing. I ain't got to do nothing, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So a couple days go by, and as the days go by, it's like little stuff every single day that he's saying about old girl. And most of the time we're refraining. Now, if we just on one and we just feel like laughing, we'll still say something. But most of the time it's stuff like, yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night and he telling me, yeah, the last time we text was like 7 something this morning. She said she was getting ready for work. Damn, man, she still ain't text me back. I don't know what she got going. Oh, she just texted me back. She said she was asleep. She said her stomach was hurt. I guess she cramping or whatever. You know, them females do be sleep like that. I said, so a girl that's cramping, she dozed off at 7 in the morning and respond back after 10 p.m. She was asleep for 15 hours. He said, yeah, workers know mom do. And my sister, they be doing that. I said, your mom and sister go to sleep.
Sleep for 15 hours and don't get back up. They can do that. They have a life where they can do that. They don't eat. They're not getting hungry. They don't go to the bathroom for 15 hours straight. They ain't got no responsibility.
15 hours. He was like, yeah, it be like that. And I just was like, Dante I'm not sure if he just one of them type people that just don't want to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's wrong with him, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is. So Valentine's Day coming up, he telling us what he gonna do, how he gonna turn up for old girl. So Kurt asked him again, he said, bro, you ain't clapped them cheeks yet? So he was like, no, bro, why do y'all boys always say that and always act something like that? Like, what does that got to do with anything, bro? When you courting a woman, when you whining and dining a woman, it's sexual.
This nigga mama must have taught him something wrong or something like, I don't know. He must have no figures to be like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Part of it that's not always a factor, bro. Y'all freak ass niggas with this freak ass mindset. Y'all need to stop always thinking something about sex. And I came in. I said, well, ain't nobody thinking stuff is always about sex, but I think the point Kurt is trying to make by
you doing all this shit
because you seem very invested in this situation when she don't seem invested. He was like, so what does that got to do with anything sexual? And then Kurt was like, nigga, because a bitch that really like you gonna be fucking you. She's gonna be sucking your... That's what it got to do with it. So he like, bro, I just met the girl, last week and a half ago? And then I came in and said, so why the fuck are you spending money Why is every time I look up, you telling me you just bought this and bought that? Why is every time I look up, you stressing out, talk about she ain't texting you back, and then you believe in what she's telling you? If it's to the point like, nigga, I just met her a week and a half ago, that don't matter. Why do you seem so invested when it comes to these situations? And avoiding the question, he went back to his previous statements of telling us we can mind our business and stay out of his situation because technically...
Tell your partner to go hit that girl, bro. Fuck it. You all gotta save this nigga.
This has nothing to do with us. And again, we just said, okay, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Say about another day went by. Dante called me, asked me if I had some more gas. I said, yeah. He told me a certain amount he needed to re-up with. He pulled up on me. He paid me. I gave him the gas. And while he's sitting there chilling, he rolled one up. He was like, hey, bro, I might need a favor. I said, what's up, folks?
Hit my girl from.
He said, man, I ain't gonna lie. My grandma, you know, she got that big ass aquarium. I ain't never been to his grandma's house, but he did used to tell us a lot. I'm like, yeah. He like, she got that big ass aquarium in the living room. He like, bro, and that shit cracking, bro. The water started leaking. We had to unplug it. Her and my brother and them in the process of moving the fish over, whatever. He was like, I called the folks where she got it from. We thought she had a warranty on it, but she don't. He was like, and bro, them folks talking about this $600 for another one, bro. I was like, okay. He was like, listen, bro, I really want to surprise my grandma, bro, and goddamn bust them.
Just a thoughtful ass nigga, boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if you could with me, man. On the 600, and bro, I promise you, bro, I'll get it back to you ASAP, bro. Like ASAP. The first play I make, I'll be giving you the bread up until we hit 600.
Right.
What the hell you did with the 1,000 you just had last week? Yeah. He was like, man, you know, I'm moving around, handling business.
And you was making plays and you serving. I'm supposed to just be extra.
And the thing
you're supposed to hold on to.
I think I didn't understand that back in them days. I understand it now. But back in them days, the reason I didn't understand it, bro, you didn't have no major bills.
Right.
You didn't have a car note because the car you had,
you don't have no rent
down from family. So you only had car insurance, phone bill, which everybody's phone bill was $50. Got to put gas in the car. You not paying rent at your mama house. I just didn't understand how $1,000 just that quick, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, this is my guy. I gave him the 600. Another day or two was Valentine's Day. He called me and Kurt on video chat on Instagram. His flower petal, he had a hotel room. His flower petals all over the floor. It's all kind of heart-shaped balloons. It's a thing in the middle of the bed, like a heart-shaped thing, real big heart with rose petals. Old girl name in the middle of it. It's a little box that he lift up, like you gotta unlock and you lift up. And he had $200 in ones. It had the $100 band around it. You could tell.
Damn!
It came from a bank or something. It had $200 in ones. He had her name decorated against the pillows and all that. And he was just showing us how he was going up for her for Valentine's Day. We like, yeah, that was up, that was up. So we get off the phone with him. So I called Kirk. I'm like, G, where you at? He like, I'm over here about 5 minutes from your house. I had just busted play. I said, pull up. He was like, all right, I was finna come over there anyway. So I said, now, bro, you know when we deal with each other, we go through somewhere, we need each other. We don't repeat that. That's just between you and that person.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. I said, but I need to holler at you about this, bro. I said, this nigga just came and got $600 from me yesterday, the day before yesterday, telling me some shit he need for his grandma. So when he call us on video chat and show us this, it damn near make me feel tried, like.
Cause he definitely used that money for that. His granny shit probably all right.
Feel bad because you my partner, you going out so sad about old girl. That's number one. Number two, nigga, why the hell you come capping to me to get some money from me to do this for this person you don't even really know like that, folk? You know what I'm saying? So
because he didn't want to tell you because he knew what the fuck was going on.
When it comes to these type situations, C-Bill, nigga really just gotta let him do him, bro. He think he's so smart. The way that girl moving, man, we both know that ain't that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, bro, that's obvious, bro. He like, yeah, so, I mean, shit, you shouldn't have gave it to him. You should just, you can't do it right now. You just had to handle something.
That's real.
Yeah, as long as I get my motherfucking money back, it is what it is. Later on that night,
that's real.
Was saying, the one that I talked to was telling me she could get dropped off at my house if I ain't doing nothing or whatever. And it was late as hell, too. I didn't even question about it. I think I did ask her, like, where you was at. but I didn't even question it, didn't go deep into it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I think with me, the reason I be like that is like, if my feelings really ain't OD involved, which I try to the best of my ability not to let them get, then I'm cool with whatever. You can tell me some bullshit, I can know you lying, whatever. But if my feelings is OD involved and I'm really looking at you like I want to do life with you, then that's when I get pissed off about you lying and be ready to cut your ass out. But anyway, that's besides the point. She get dropped off by somebody. I asked her where her partner was at. She told me she was out doing something with some of her other group of friends. I said, huh? She ain't at the hotel with Dante? She said, that girl ain't at no damn hotel. I said, do she know about it? And she was like, she said something about he told her to come to the hotel tonight, whatever the case is. And I know he went up and did what you did for me. But
man, stop talking to me about that, man.
Little flowers from Publix. The 3 for $12, motherfucker. You know, we kicking it. We end up falling asleep. She go to work from my house because she had to work that next day. Bruh, do you know when I wake up, I had about 10 missed calls from Dante all throughout the night.
Shit.
I immediately get paranoid. I call him back. I'm like, please answer. He answers. I'm like, yo, what's up? G, you straight? Why the hell you called me so many times last night? He said, man, it's some bullshit, man. You ain't even gonna believe this. I said, what the hell happened, G? He said, man, why the shout ain't even show up, bro? I say, no. He said, man, she ain't show up. Man, I blew her up all night, bro. I goddamn text her, called her all night, no reply, bro. He said, that shit crazy. I said, what she say this morning when you talked to her? He said, man, I still ain't talked to her. So I looked at my phone, it was like 9 something. I said, Dante, you telling me from like 9 something, it's 9 something in the morning. You went up, did all this for Valentine's Day yesterday. You have not heard from her since you got that room. And then all night. And now it's 9 a.m.
And you still ain't heard from Shorty.
Yesterday was Valentine's Day. He said, yeah, bro. I said, do you think maybe me and Kirk still tripping? Or do you think the girl don't like you? She just entertaining you for whatever reason. He said, hold on, bro, hold on, this hurt. I'm gonna call you right back. He called me back. He like, yeah, bro, that was her, bro. I feel a whole lot better, bro. It just, sometimes I know I be overthinking this shit. And sometimes I'm the type of person.
It's the greenest nigga alive.
Bro, I just be needing clarification, bro. Like, you can't just do certain stuff or say certain stuff. Like, I real life be needing clarification. So I'm like, what the hell she called you and said, G? He was like, well, first she had done told me she had got stuck at her homegirl house and that she was supposed to catch a ride with the girl you be talking to or something. They was gonna stop and drop her off to me before she came to you. She was like, but man, the girl wasn't answering the phone. She said everybody was just acting funny last night. She said she just now made it back home. And then she had asked me if I could pull up on her today. Said she need like $80 to get her nails and toes done. And then if I could buy her hair and her homegirl gonna install it for the free. So you already know me now. I'm finna jump in the shower, take me a real quick shower real quick. And I'm about to pull up on baby, man. Real talk, I got you. I told Shawty straight up, baby, I got you. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
I'd be like, bro, you gotta be playing a prank on me, bro. You gotta be like punking me right now. For real. We're Adam Sandler. Or no, not Adam Sandler. What's buddy name? Adam, damn. Where buddy at? There's no way you being 100 with me right now. This is a joke. This is a sick joke that you and other bro playing on me.
I say, listen, Dante.
You got my money
that
too.
That girl ain't talked to you all night on Valentine's. I said, matter of fact, scratch that. I say, listen, Dante, let me ask you a question. He said, what's up? I said, do you believe before you met her a couple weeks ago that it was somebody clapping her cheeks? Yes or no? Yeah, but see, I'm such a real nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Because ever since I stepped in the picture, that shit different, boy. She told me she cut everything off. She told me the whole roster went in the trash. I said, okay, well, the point I'm making is I don't give a fuck what she told me.
The whole roster.
Because it ain't about what nobody told you. It's about action. I can tell you I would never beat your ass. But what if I go to beating your ass? Does my word matter? Of course not. It's about action. So I say, listen, the point I'm trying to make here is when you meet a person They life don't stop. That's number one. People should just be honest up front, but most of the time they don't. We don't, because I'm a human too. When you meet a person, their life does not stop. That's number one. Number two, they do not automatically owe you no loyalty. All that shit is earned. Whatever she had going on before you, what is it about you that will make you think she would just shut all of that off? Because I can guarantee you that girl was not sleeping, stranded, and stuck at nobody's house. She was stuck where she wanted to be stuck at, and she was getting stuck. I can promise you that. Hey, I see.
And she was getting stuck.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna call you back. Hung up the phone. I said, okay, whoop-de-doo.
And she was getting stuck.
The day go by, before she left and went back to work, I was asking her like, oh, girl work today? She was like, yeah, she do. She gonna be up there. But she said she gonna get a ride from somebody else. Matter of fact, she said she gonna get a ride from your boy Dante. I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. I told her, bro, I guess you ain't supposed to be talking.
I know, but don't crap me down about my nigga. She playing.
I guess some people can consider it pillow talking, but I just told her because I rock with her, you feel me? And I mean, come on, man, you gonna talk to the person you kicking it with, rocking with. And I just was like, bro, I slick feel bad for folks. She was like, why? And I just told her my real concern. I was just like, bro, I hate that he be so gullible and stupid like this. And when I started talking, she bust out laughing. I didn't even ask her what's funny.
Yeah.
But I already know.
Because he going outside. My nigga going outside.
Talk about this. Yeah. I know she done told you plenty of time. I don't like this nigga for real. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody stupid. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have nothing to say. She fully understood and knew exactly what I was saying. I was about 2.5 hours in her shift. She called me. She said, Chris. I said, what's up, baby? She said, hold on, because my friend want to ask you a question, and I'm not asking you this. I'm not getting nowhere in the middle of this. I'm not getting involved in this. This is going to be between y'all two. I'm like, what the hell she got to ask me this so bad? So she started laughing. She said, I'm not finna ask you. I'm going to let her ask you. Hold on. Her friend come on the phone. She said, hey, my best brother in the whole wide world. I said, oh, fuck, man, this is bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever a female get on the phone talking about she got to ask you a question, and then go to talk about some damn, you my best brother in the whole wide world, it's some bullshit. I promise you, it's some form of bullshit in play. I'm like, what's up, folks? What you got going on? That girl asked me if her and her homeboy.
Bill, man, don't be drinking that shit, man. Drinking goddamn Fantas, man. Hey, water. Get you a little bit of juice or something, man. You kicking back a fucking Fanta, man. And people need some water, some motherfucking tea with some lemonade, but you dilute it. Cause I know you be killing them hoes the way you just knock that hoe back.
That work with them at Kroger can come to my house on their lunch break just for 30 minutes while they on break. And can they chill in my bed?
What?
And she'll pay me $50.
Bro, get off my phone, bro.
And please don't tell Dante.
Oh my God.
I said, hold on, now you trying to come get your cheeks clapped on lunch break? And you want me to be cool with it and all you talking to my partner?
And in my bed?
So she bust out laughing real hard. I guess she had me on speaker because I heard the girl I was talking to laughing too. She was like, boy, if you don't go ahead on, we just trying to chill, bro. We just trying to chill. I was like, I don't know about that, fool. You gotta let me think about it for a minute.
Fuck no.
Like, bro, just don't tell Dante, but call back. We gonna break in like 40 minutes. I'm like, all right, bet. I hang up the phone with her, immediately call Dante. He answer the phone, I tell him exactly what she just requested from me. And this man literally told me, Chris, man, get your bitch ass off my phone.
Oh my God. Okay, bet. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna tell her to pull up, and yeah, she can do it. And you pull up too, and let's see what's fuck going on, bitch ass nigga. For to piss me off.
And quit talking to me about my relationship shit. You know, motherfucking well, that girl ain't said that shit, bro. And he hung up on me. Now, I wasn't offended by him saying get your bitch ass off the phone because that's just how we used to talk and play with each other. But you know, when he did it like that and screamed at me, telling me, you know motherfucking well that girl ain't called you and said no shit like that. Once he hung up in my face, I immediately called my girl right back. I asked for her friend. She was like, she on speakerphone, she could hear you. I said, you said 50, right? You still got that 50? She said, yeah. I said, come on with it. So they was letting me know right before she was coming through the cut.
You told her to pull up.
She came through, when she was walking through, I backed my car up to the next building. So I'm still in front of my building, but it just looked like I'm over here at this other building. I'm sitting in the parking lot. I seen her and this dude with Kroger uniforms on, went upstairs. I say about 20 minutes later, they came walking out. And then they had a little extra.
Oh,
so I know he just released them. So she gonna look over at the car and smile. They walked off. I went upstairs. It was $50 sitting on my counter. I said, good business, good business. I didn't even feel bad then, because the way this nigga just talked to me and cussed me out and hung up on me. Okay, nigga. Okay. That's why she was just, yeah. Over the next few days, it's just more situations like that, to the point.
What my $600
girl, I was like, bro, you're going to have to stop bringing her around with you, because I'm tired of hearing about that shit. Me and my partner done got into it about her lying. He done damn near got into it with both of us. And I just don't even want that situation around me no more. So she was like, damn. So I did feel kind of bad, though, because there was situations when I know Dante wasn't around, where I would let her bring old girl and we just kick it. Mm. But whenever I know he's gonna be there, I'll be like, old girl can't come over here no more. I just don't want to deal with it. So one day I'm talking to old girl. This probably maybe a week later after that last situation. And
damn, Bill.
I immediately knew something was flaky. And like I said, I wasn't tripping. Shit, it just is what it is. But you know how a person is, especially in a sexual manner, how they be wanting to do this and do that, and then out the blue it kind of stop, or it slow up, or it dry up. The answer is not that they just changed, then they're not that type of person. They're doing it with somebody else.
Yeah.
They just don't got that energy for you anymore, or just for right now. Like if if you're a promiscuous person, or if you just freaked out or whatever the case, you might love the way you do this with me, but I just want to do this with somebody else. It's just the thrill of a different person. So I had noticed that, like I say, multiple days had went by when I know old girl would usually be on this, that she wasn't. I wasn't tweaking. She told me that her and old girl was both sick, and they think they got the flu and all this bullshit. They laying in the bed, they body sore, they damn near can't move. I'm just texting her back like, damn, folks, you know what I'm saying? But I had
syphilis,
to call her.
all that moving around.
So my voice, my throat hurt. I sound like a grown man right now. I take stuff like that as 100% bullshit. Even though it could be true, somebody you rocking with that you've been rocking with, 9 times out of 10, you still gonna answer that phone and let them hear it for themselves, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
So we all over there kicking it, me, Kurt, and Dante. Dante just bring her up. He brought her up and said something. I told him after the dribble, hey, bro, you done got into it. Both of your partners about that girl.
Don't bring it up.
Telling us stop talking to you about her. So I don't want to hear shit about her. Don't even mention her around me no more, bro. So he was like, no, I wasn't even saying that crazy. I was just telling you that she said she fucked up. She got the flu. She sick. She in pain. This, and this. And then I was like, okay, nah, shout the story might be verified, because that's the same thing Shawty told me, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of...
Man, they both giving y'all both to run around, man.
I kind of smelt bullshit a little bit.
Yeah. Over with.
Good shit. I ain't the most perfect fish in the sea. So listen.
Ain't no motherfucker saying that nigga came up with this shit.
Dante phone go off. He like, yo. He like, yeah, hell yeah. And then he eyes get big. He look at me. He was like, shit. But I'm gonna need about 300 for that, no cap. Then he was like, shit, all right, give me a minute. All right, give me a minute. Hang up the phone. He said, hey, y'all served that nigga Tron before? I said, you talking about Tron, stay around the corner and here? He was like, yeah. I said, hell yeah, Tron done bought gas for me and Kurt plenty of times, but he just fell off for me. I mean, I don't know if he fell off or if he, found somebody with a better price or whatever, but shit, I was firm on my price. It is what it is. But I said, Tron, good people. He be shot. He usually be shot. He was like, he just called me. He just asked me for a zip. I told him I want 300. He was like, but I ain't got but a half on me right now, bro. He was like, so shit, one of y'all boys fuck with me on the
300 on the zip? What type of shit? In 2013? Shit.
On a half ounce real quick.
That just sound like something ain't right.
Shit, just tell me the difference. What you want off of it real quick.
Sound like a
so
robber.
Like, well, shit, bro, you know I got all my shit sacked up in zips right now, for real. So look, what you was gonna charge him anyway? He was like, shit, 300. I said, well, shit, listen,
Get the zip, give me the half.
I got all my shit sacked up in zips. I'm not finna break one down for no half zip play. I say, but what I will do, I give you a whole zip.
And you give me the half one back.
And you just go cap you $100 free real quick. So he was like, fuck it, I'll do that. Free $100. That ain't nothing. Let's do it.
I guess I
grab the zip, give it to him. He get to the door, he turn around, he was like, hey, let me see your file. I say, for what? He was like, nigga, I'm about to go, bro. I say, bro, try him straight. I'm telling you, he good people. I said, that man try to play any games about that zip, we'll come whoop his ass. I said, but Tron is good people. I'm telling you, bro. You ain't, that's a young nigga, go to work every day. That man ain't on nothing. He just like to keep him something to smoke. He like, I bet. He go around the corner. The whole time, me and Kirk sitting here talking about how dumb Dante is and how he doing the most stupidest stuff, going all bad about the girl. I'd say about 5 minutes went by. After 5 minutes, my phone rang. It's old girl. So I tell her, I'm like, oh, she must not be that much damn sick, talking about her voice sore and shit. So I answer, I said, this is her calling me now. So I answer. I'm like, what's up, baby? Man, is you at home? Is you at home? So I'm like, what the fuck going on? Shit, like your motherfucking friend over here beating my friend ass. We had this boy named Tron House. Oh, no, stop hitting her. We at Tron House. That boy around the corner, cause my friend was coming over here and I just came with her. She's just trying to justify it and lie.
Yeah.
Not knowing I don't give two flying fucks.
Yeah.
She was like, he over here. So I jump up while she talking. I'm like, I'm on the way. Hung up. I run to the little area, my put-up area that I ain't gonna repeat. And I grabbed my file. I told Kurt, let's do it. So while we running out the house, he like, the fuck gone? I'm like, man, Shawty just called me. She said, goddamn Dante over here beating her friend ass. So he like, no. So we taking off running. We don't even get in the car because this literally, this my building. You got 1, 2, that's the building Tron live in. Bruh, as we like turning the curve while running, and I'm running like this, cause I got my gun in my pocket. As we approach the building, you got coming down the steps is the girl I talked to. She's in here crying, screaming, stop, stop. Right here at the bottom of the steps is Tron big brother. And he basically just sitting there, not doing nothing for real. The girl, as we was turning where we can see all of this, Dante was swinging.
Boom.
When he hit her, she fell straight back as if she went unconscious. Straight back. The dude, Tron, was on Dante like this from the back while he was swinging, hitting the girl. Dante turned. Kurt go to scream, hey man, what the fuck? Dante started swinging on Tron. So Tron go to swing back. They both sitting there fighting. As we running up, Tron slipped on some rocks or something. As soon as he was slipping, Dante hit his ass again.
Wham!
Now Dante brother go to running up like he finna do something.
Hold on.
Man, y'all niggas chill the fuck out, bro. Chill the fuck out, bro. So we grabbed Dante, like, bro, what the fuck you doing, bro? I looked down at old girl. But that girl, this shit like right here, puffy as fuck, bro.
Big.
Look like she got bit by a fucking dinosaur. It's big and puffy as hell, bro. Both of her lips.
Bust.
Big and fat as hell, bro. We get Dante, he spazzing, this nigga crying. He like, fuck wrong with this lying ass bitch? Fuck wrong with you, bitch? I walk up, this bitch sitting up here, shaking her motherfucking ass all in this nigga face. And then when she seen me, she sitting here looking stupid, lying and shit, talking about she just came over here to pick something up. Woo. So we like, gee.
So both their ass ain't had no goddamn flu.
You got all kind of people.
Looking
out the door, the girl just now waking up like she coming back too. We're like, gee, we got to hit it, bro. As long as we get ready to come back this way, whoo, blue lights light up the whole thing. We immediately, me and Kirk turned through the
I'm gone.
breezeway. I don't know why Dante dumbass tried to run somewhere going across to another building. Police saw him. Me and Kirk got back to my house safe and sound. Dante went to jail. They charged him with 2 counts of aggravated assault. The dude wasn't trying to press charges, but the state still did. They ended up giving him, well, they was trying to give him a 10-5 at first, but then they ended up dropping it down, and he ended up getting a 5-2 He did a year in the county. He went to prison for 6 months. And this shit called pick points in Georgia prison, like depending on the charges and your security level and how much time you got. Where each class you do, it takes 1 month off your sentence. So he did 6 of them classes and he got out 6 months early. So he only ended up doing a year and a half. And but I was just sitting back thinking like, folk, you making a rash decision like that can literally have you in a very dangerous prison. You know what I'm saying? So
over being
like,
a
was it really worth it
dumbass
all that time? But when he got out, when he came out, he seemed better. He seemed like, I realized what y'all boys were trying to tell me the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, bro, go based off action. Don't go based off words. I don't give a damn what, that even applies to me. Go based off action. Now, some people you got to give an exception to if they work a lot, if they just be busy, or you got to get to know a person as an individual. Because I'm the type of person, I might really like you. I might really care about you. But I just might get in one of the moods one day. I'm just not on talk. I might be sitting here chilling. You might call me. I'm not mad at you. I still like you, baby. But as of right now, this mood, I just don't want to talk. You know, so you got to get to know people as an individual. But bro, if a person is showing you through their actions that they're not interested in you the same way you're interested in them, just leave the shit alone. There's other people out here that will be interested in you the same way you're interested in them. And even more, even better. You know what I'm saying? And then for the other people that this story applies to, stop fucking playing with people, man. I know that'll never happen. I know people ain't gonna never really just stop playing with people. But
it's gonna come back and blow up in your shit. That being said, shout out Bill for a great story, man. Long video. So make sure you like this one, bro. I appreciate your great for y'all, man. We gone. I did he let up.